All right, we're here with Sara at the Placement Exchange, and was able to meet Sara a little bit earlier in the process and find out a little bit about her and her strengths. Sara, this has been quite a process here. We've had a lot of action here the last couple of days and a lot of interviews. I mean, there's thousands and thousands of candidates, and you've got to figure out a way to highlight yourself in light of all the competition. So tell me how your strengths have played out in really presenting yourself as a candidate that should be considered above others.
Sure. I think that going through Strengths Quest really helped me to articulate some of my strengths and to be able to talk about them more effectively. So I have woo and positivity, includer, communication, futuristic. So that kind of helped me to shape and frame my responses in a way that really talked about how I'm strong in those areas and how I can contribute to a department. Knowing that I have something like woo is really helpful, and knowing that I'm drawing energy from this and I can talk about this as a strength and it's not just a personality piece, but something that can help me to be more effective in the roles that I have and that I'll play in the future. So that kind of gave me a boost and some more confidence in being able to articulate that skill.
Do you feel like, can you think back over all the interviews that you've had and remember one that you just nailed because you were able to draw from the language that you know, the experience that you have around that self-awareness that comes with the strengths information?
Sure. I had a second round interview, and they started off by saying, we're not going to have any questions that we ask you during this one. We want this to be about fit for you, and we just are going to spend the next hour with whatever questions you have, trying to have a conversation and see how this plays out. So initially that kind of scared me a little bit, thinking, what am I going to talk about for the next hour? But kind of thinking about those strengths helped me kind of to frame questions that would bring out my strengths that I could ask them. And knowing that I'm someone who likes to connect with people created an opportunity for me to do that and to really connect with them more on a personal level and really think about that fit piece more so than I think I would have been able to do beforehand.
Yeah, so were you able to explore how you saw yourself on that campus? I mean, were you able to talk about management style and some of those kinds of things?
Yeah, and supervision style. Good. And asking them about what kind of campus climate they have, what kind of student body they have, talking to them about how school spirit plays out on their campus, and hearing about how spirited their students are kind of energized me, thinking about the potential relationships that I could build with students and things of that nature. Yeah, so it helped a lot.
That's great. Great. Thanks very much.
Yeah, absolutely.